like to start this show off today by showing you guys Gryphon using the "This is a pillow" as an actual pillow. I think my YouTube career is complete now. Like, this is it. It has all been leading up to this. Hey friends, welcome back. I'm Camille. This is Gryphon. Phoenix is off camera over here. Why? Why you gotta be like that? And you're watching Meeler Husky. Phoenix looks comfortable, so I don't really want to bother her at the moment. Oh my god, the sigh. I'm wearing sweatpants today. This is just the vibe today. So unless you guys have been living under a rock, probably seen on our Instagram or our TikTok or anywhere else that we have been traveling. We recently just took a week-long trip, a road trip up the West Coast, all the way up to Washington State, as far north as we could go without going into Canada. And I took the dogs with me. We camped for half the days. We stayed in hotels in the cities like Seattle and Portland. More videos on that to come soon because we stayed in some pretty cool hotels. But today's video is going to be mainly about the camping portion of this trip. I really enjoy camping, tent camping, backcountry camping. I like all of it. I just really like being outside and in the dirt. Maybe I was a husky in a previous life. Now that we're back, just wanted to share with you guys some of our favorite items that we used on this trip. I can't go anywhere without them at this point. Definitely essentials if you're gonna go on a long camping trip with your dogs. As usual, before we start, make sure you subscribe to this channel and tap that little notification bell so you never miss a new video from us. Oh, good morning. First things first, this whole trip was car camping. We weren't carrying anything in big packs. I did have my pack, but the car was really close to us. It would be a totally different video if we were going to carry everything in our packs and hike to our campsite. That's something else. I do have a lot of gear for that, but that's just not what we're focusing on today. The second thing is, I could talk about hiking and camping gear all day long for humans, but this video is all about the gear that we use for the dogs. Okay, when you go camping, you wanna make sure you bring your sleeping bag, and that means for the dogs as well. I got the dogs these 2 sleeping bags. They are made by Chuck It, which I thought was super weird because they make the things that throw the tennis ball. I don't know. It wasn't a sleeping bag, more like a sleeping pad. So it didn't have like a blanket to pull over itself. They don't need that, they've got fur. It really helped to like make the tent more comfortable for them. Not that they can't sleep on the ground. They can totally sleep on the ground. But Gryphon has this tendency to be very uncomfortable in places that she doesn't know. So the sleeping pad actually helped her to be comfortable inside the tent and happy and make it feel like home. And I was kind of worried about her being uncomfortable on this trip. She did spend a couple days not going to the bathroom because that's just the kind of dog that she is. But she was the most comfortable sleeping in the tent on her sleeping pad. The second piece is the stuff sack. Now, for my human sleeping bag, I have a stuff sack. It's a compression sack where I stuff the sleeping bag into it, and then I pull the straps down, which is basically what we have here, and it compresses it to something very, very small so that I can put it in my pack. And I have more room for stuff like clothes or gear or whatnot. I know we did do car camping, so we had more space than we would if I was to carry all of the gear in a pack, but we didn't actually have completely unlimited space. The dogs took up most of the trunk and the back seat, and we had most of our gear on the roof rack. We needed to pare down as much as we could, and having this compression sack has both dog sleeping bags in it. And just to show you guys, I haven't opened it since we've been on this trip, so I'm very scared. It's probably very dirty in here. I do have to wash them tonight, so I'm glad I'm making this video. This is the bags that their sleeping bags came in. The compression sack can completely fit in here. This compression sack actually holds both sleeping pads. So I took the space it would take to carry one of them and stuffed 2 into them. It's pretty nice. Maybe you're asking like, why would I need to do this? Can't I just stuff it into here? Basically, the way that it works is it's a lot longer and bigger than this, and you stuff both of them in there. No particular folding or rhyme or reason, just stuff it on in there. It can be wrinkly, who cares? You're in the wilderness. The beauty of this compression sack is you can pull the straps down and it compresses it as far down as it can go. And then you have a neat little bean to put in your pack. So, ooh, I'm so afraid to open these, but here I'll show you guys how I was able to fit 2, oh my god, they're so dirty, sleeping pads in here. Okay, so here's one. I'll put a link in the description box below. Here's the second one. Gross. All right, you guys are getting washed tonight. Number 3, old towels. I have dog towels in my house. I'm sure you guys all have this. You're gonna be out in the wilderness. The dogs are gonna get gross. They're gonna get wet. They're gonna walk around in dirt. They'll be muddy. You need old towels. This Little Mermaid towel is from my childhood. We just kept these in the back of the car. The dogs went to the beach. They got in the water. Just super convenient, and you just don't want to be carting around like a sopping wet dog with you. Number 4, a stake and a 30-foot line. It doesn't have to be a 30-foot line. I use one 30-foot line. I loop it through here and I clip it to both dogs so they can't go too far. I'm not trying to have them wander onto other campsites or somewhere where I can't see them. Most of the time we get to the campsite, we have to set up the tent. I don't have another hand to like hold on to dogs. There's nowhere inside for them to go yet besides the car, and I don't want them just chilling in the car. So if your dog is the kind of dog that will pull the stake out, then that's probably not for you. But this big old one has worked for us pretty well. Phoenix and Gryphon aren't gonna pull too hard, and we did see a couple of raccoons, and even with that kind of stimuli, they still didn't pull this out. If you have a better way, I'm always looking for better ways. If you have a better way to secure your dogs while you're bringing things in and out of the car or pitching the tent, let me know. Right now I have these 2 stakes, but if there's something else better, I would love to know. Number 5 is our collapsible bowls. You don't want to be carting around big old dog bowls, and since they go flat, it's really nice. It basically opens up like this. Boop. And then this one is super cool. It has a zipper, and it opens up and it becomes 2 bowls. Look at that. Our girls are living in luxury. These do have a bit more weight than the fabric ones, so if you are going to carry in, if you are going to not car camp and carry all your stuff in a pack, you may want to go for the fabric bowls. I don't like these as much because the dogs have put holes in the bottoms of them and they're harder to clean, but they're a lot lighter because you don't want to have to carry all that weight all day. And last but not least, this is for you, but it's also for your dogs. I bring this headlamp camping with me every time I go camping. It's a really nice way to be hands-free, but still be able to see what you're doing at night, because you know that somebody is gonna want either like a late night walk or a late night bathroom, and you're not trying to step in dog poos in the dark. That's it for our camping faves. Let me know in the comment section below which of these items you've used before, or if you have any other suggestions for us. I would love to know that. Ooh, you thought you could get out of this week's video, did you? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post new things every Friday. You can tap on that little circle with my face in it to subscribe. If you want to see my last video, you can go here. And if you want to check out more adventure-y dog stuff, you can go down there. And now that we're at the end of this video, it's time for This Is a Pillow. All right, it's been real. See you guys next time. Bye. Maybe I'll put on real pants next time.